Hi guys, Natasha with the Day with Ethel vlog. All right, Christy Pastore, you are fabulous and I love your slow burn, sexy talking men. And let me tell you, Sweet Agony has it all. It is fun, there's laughter, there's healing, there's redemption, and there's a beautiful couple that just speaks to you, and you cannot but fall in love with Brant. Brant is, wow, Brantley is kind of back at his family's bourbon distillery. He's back in town, and he's, everyone kind of gives him crap because he's like, oh, you're back taking over, you really want to do this legacy. And he's ready to leave the New York life and be back in town to run his family's legacy. But lo and behold, he runs into somebody that he was not really lusting over, but completely in awe of years ago. And that is Caroline. Caroline was 17 years old, almost 18 when she met Brant. And they kind of had this fun connection, and they swooned each other at that time. But he was off to college and so was she. And there was also this age thing, he was a little bit older and she was just turning 18, and he was afraid of crossing those lines. But they still had that summer together and they enjoyed each other's company. And he bought her this fun birthday cake on her birthday to make her day. And then they both parted, and they hadn't seen each other until they're both back in town. It's her 30th birthday and she runs into Brant. And when she runs into Brant, those years of kind of not eating cake because of her birthday and those feelings she's had all come back. And it's good feelings, and it's feelings that, some could be, hold resentment. She doesn't. She's extremely honest with herself, and she's honest with her feelings. And she tells Brant this. And at the times Brant thinks that, he's mad at her, he's not, she's not. And that's what's kind of fun, is that he is a sexy, smooth talking Southerner, but he also has this huge heart, and he sees that things need to be righted in the world that he works in. And as you read it, you fall in love with these two, and how, the ability for Brant to step up when Caroline's getting bullied by these mean, ugly women. And he just kind of steps in a suave debonair and said, and kind of makes these girls shut up. And then it's in those times that Brant sees that, she has this dog, and, the dog can't be left out at the home. So what's he do? He goes and buys everything and brings the dog to the house. That's the Brant that you love, and you just, it's those little things that become bigger things in the whole picture. But then there's Caroline. Caroline is so caring. She drops what she's doing and goes and helps a friend in need immediately. And I fell in love with that because she has this huge heart that she will do anything for, and he sees that. And that's what I loved about Caroline, is because she just puts everybody first. And as things unfold with this, Brant sees that she can design athletic apparel, and he's extremely impressed with her talent. But he also sees that there's other things that Caroline needs and she would like, but she doesn't need those things. She doesn't have to have those. And over time, you see what happens with this relationship. It blossoms and it blooms, and it's everybody around supports with what happens. I'm not going to tell you because I want you guys to read this story. But what I also like is that I get to see Haven and Tyler from Beautiful March. And you guys, these are standalones, but it's nice to see these couples kind of come back and kind of do a little spotlight on it. And you fall back in love with all these characters, and you just crave for more. Sweet Agony is such a beautiful story with amazing characters that have a great plot. Guys, get this book. But I'm going to read you some highlights that I highlighted that I just felt like this is the story. And it's just one of those things that I saw. He goes, I lose myself in those blue eyes. They're gorgeous like the ocean waters surrounding Hawaii. Yes, you do. How many of us get a second chance with our first crush? I can handle if the crush ends up crushing me again. And that's what she has to struggle with, Caroline. But guess what? it's in those things that you have to know that that crush that happened a long time grew and became stronger. And it says, this is kind of funny. He's like, I'm going to go get the cake because I want it badly. Not as bad as I want you, but I need to taste the sweet dessert of yours. No regrets, no one. And that's exactly what Brant is. No regrets. Guys, get it. It's beautiful. It's well worth the read. Talk to you later. Bye.